and namaste. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Take a moment to focus inward. Hopefully you're ready. You're on your yoga mat or wherever you're going to do yoga. It's fine. Maybe you're on a chair or maybe you're in bed. That happens sometimes. Take a moment for just breathing and centering yourself on your heart and your instinct and your body. Take a moment to simply be. As you breathe in, sit a little taller. As you exhale, relax your shoulders, arms, hands, and hips, and the lower belly area. Just let it be soft, relaxed, and released. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, relax. And on your next exhalation, let's drop the head, let the neck release, but keep the back softly straight. Shoulders should stay pretty much over your hips, and you can just let your arms and hands relax wherever is easy. As the neck releases, you should feel a nice stretch in the back of the neck. You might want to just reach up and give it a little massage. Nice. Let's lift the face and look up at the ceiling or the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, bow your head. And 2 or 3 more times like that. Move the neck through its range of motion, up and down. Look up, breathe in. Look down, exhale. And then back to a level, forward-looking face, and just look left and right. Find your full range of motion, but don't force anything. Just find where you can easily move your face left and right, looking in the direction of your left shoulder, and then in the direction of your right shoulder. And breathe in and out. Nice. We'll take the face-to-face forward again. And take your ear down to your shoulder, but don't raise your shoulder up to meet your ear. And we're really stretching the opposite side of the neck. Keep both shoulders way down. Side. Be gentle here, transition slowly, and feel that stretch on the opposite side of the neck, kind of behind the jaw, behind the earlobe a little bit, down towards the crest of the shoulder. So relax both shoulders. Breathe. Inhale, come on up, and let's do that again. Over we go. Breathe in and out as you stay in this position. Inhale up, over to the other side. All right, bring it up. Okay, we're going to bring the shoulders forward, and the chin goes back. So we're sort of making a U shape in the front of the collarbone area. Bring the chin back as far as you can. Think about the back of your head moving back towards the wall behind you, and the shoulders drifting forward. And then transition to shoulders back, chin forward. And just go back and forth like that with your breath at your own pace. We try to get some flexibility in our upper body, the collarbone, neck, and shoulders. A lot of us get quite stiff in this area, holding tension in those shoulders and stiffening up, getting tight, getting stuck, getting locked. But normally we would have a good flexibility in this area in the upper body. So now we're going to come back to a centered position. Keep a breath or two in your center here. And then we'll take a little twist to the chest. So if you want, you can grab your knees and use them for leverage. Jump over your back shoulder. And face forward, breathe in and out. When you're ready, twist the other way. Use your knees for leverage if you like. Hold here, take a breath or two. And slowly back and forth, left and right. And as you come forward this time, just roll the shoulders back. Squeeze them back. lift them up to the ears, squeeze them back, down and forward, breathe in and out. And now we're going to bicycle the shoulders forward, left and then right, going forward, over the top to the front. If you want you to get those elbows moving as well. Awesome. Breathe, stretch the arms out, lift the face and take the hands back. Think about trying to touch your thumb tips together behind your back. Really squeeze back. Lift your face, big breath in here. Exhale, cross the elbows in front of your heart and bow your head. And then back we go. Inhale, look down, exhale. Squeeze the hands back, reach back, and then cross the elbows in front. And of course, every time you come forward, maybe the other arm is on top. Moving with your breath, any speed is fine. Slow or fast, whatever feels nice. 2 more times. 1 more time. Awesome. Arms out to the side. Take the left one down, the right one over. Sway like a tree blowing in the breeze, left and right. Any speed is fine. Just breathe and move. Awesome. Good wake up for the upper body. Shake it out. Shake it down. Shake up, 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 up. And all the way down. Now right up, left down. And then switch. Shake it out, rolling around the body a few times. Let's get the legs straight now, if they're not already straight. As you get your legs straight, maybe pull the flesh away from the sitting bones and flex the ankles, point the toes. Tall if you can, let the shoulders move back and face reach up. Push your heart forward. Flex and point the ankles. Scoot back so you can see my feet on the camera. Point the ankles and flex the toes. And point and flex just the toes now. Good. Alright, circle the ankles this way, Matt. And then let the legs go soft. And take the feet extra wide. Let the knees bend slightly and the feet flop outward. Walk your hands down in the middle. Eventually dropping the head. Don't go too far, don't be too ambitious here, just relax. Let everything go super soft and relaxed. From here, we're just going to sway a little left and right. Coming to the center, find stillness. Drop the head, let yourself be really relaxed. Let's walk the hands to the left. Reach the right hand in the direction of your left toes, but look down at the floor. That way your neck is straight. Reach from hip to fingertips, reach farther than you thought you could. Big breath in and really, really reach. Exhale, touch the floor, and inhale, lift it up. As high as you want to go. Breathe in and bring it back down. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, lift it up. Awesome. One more time like that. We'll come back to the center now. Walk your hands back in between and just drop your head, relax everything. Alright, we'll walk to the right now. Left hand reaching the direction of your right toes. Look down to the floor next to your knee so your neck is straight. Reach, 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 and stretch and breathe. Touch the floor, exhale. Lift it up, breathe in, watch it go as high as you want. Inhale back down. 2 more times, up and down. Awesome. Back to the center. Everything lets go. Really let yourself be completely soft here. When you're ready, come on up. And we'll scoot down onto our backs. We're going to let the hands go wherever they're comfortable. Arms and hands can be fine. Knees left and right. Just go back and forth a few times like lazy windshield wipers. Good. Block left and right. Loosen the belly in and the hips. Nice. Bring the knees up and all the way to the chest. Wrap your arms around and give yourself a little hug here. And let's put our hands on our knees and take them just a little bit wide. Rock left and right across your back. All right. Hands to the floor next to your hips. Bring your knees together. We're going to pretend they're stuck together with Velcro. Take them in a big slow circle. 3 times around one way and then 3 times around the other way. Knees are stuck together. Maybe your toes touch the floor briefly as you go around, changing directions. 3 times the other way. Bring them back for a hug. And grab your strap. If you have a belt or a strap handy, we're going to use it for a hamstring stretch. We'll start with our right foot. Put your foot in the middle of the strap, hold on to the ends. Extend your other leg on the ground, and then extend your arm that's holding the strap so you've got the leg in the air, but it's far from your chest. This is our starting position, and it should be your comfort zone. Take a big breath in right now. And when you start to exhale, that's when you start to gently pull. Be respectful of your body's limits. Listen to that back of the leg. When it starts talking to you, that's your signal to go back to your comfort zone. Take another big breath in. Exhale, gently pull. Take your time. Be loving to this beautiful leg of yours. It's hip as well. They support us. They serve us. They do everything they can for us all day, every day. You don't ask for much in return. It's a chance to say thank you to this leg and this leg. Give it lots of good breathing. Let's hold the leg at or near that therapeutic edge for 30 seconds. I'll watch the clock so you can just close your eyes and drift in your inner universe. And as the seconds tick by, maybe the leg releases more and more, allowing the back of the leg to get a little longer over the next 22 seconds here. Alright, if you feel the urge to go deeper into the stretch, this is your opportunity to go up to your next level. If you don't feel the urge, you probably shouldn't go any deeper. Either way, keep breathing a lot of good air into the body and out. Nice job. Let's release the leg and hold on to that strap. See if you can go a little bit wide with it, opening up to the side. Big breath in. Don't go too far. Don't overdo it. That inner thigh may not like it too much. And as you come up, we're going to change hands on the strap and take the leg just a couple of inches across the body. Tap the outside of your hip. Tap or make a little fist and pound. Trying to get into those deep tissues on the outside of the hip where it's probably feeling that stretch. All right, let's open, bring the leg back to vertical and change hands on the strap and open the leg to the side again. Big breath in. Don't go too far. Exhale. And then bring it up, cross over, change hands on the strap, tap the outside of your leg. Don't go too far here. This is really a limited stretch. Just an inch or 2 or 3. All right, bring it back up, and we're going to go back to our extreme stretch here. Hold and breathe. Hamstring stretch with the back of the leg and the hip. Try to relax the leg, relax the hip, and breathe. Release, and take the strap off your foot. Bend that knee and bring it across. Roll it way up on your left hip till that right foot finds the floor. This is our reclined spinal twist. And relax, make yourself as comfortable extension as possible. Maybe you want to bend your other knee as well. Maybe you want to keep your arms in a certain place. Take care of yourself here. Breathe deep, relax. Maybe a little rock to the hips. Just rock an inch or two through movement through the hips, and then let the stillness come back on its own. Releasing any effort. Coming back to stillness. We're looking for stillness and ease. Slowly roll on your back and stretch the whole body long and straight now. Big breath in as you reach. And extend. Let's stretch the right side and then the left side. Stretch the right and then the left. And then everything all at once. Over the fingers and toes. Slowly bring your hands down. We're going to let the hands rest on the tummy and the belly. As you relax everything in the body. Breathe deep. Feel the breath in your hands. Good job. How you doing, guys? Let's get the strap in our hands again and do the left leg now. Hi, Norma. Left foot in the middle of your strap. Hold on to the ends. Extend the arm. And reach so that the leg is in your comfort zone. Starting position. Take a big breath in while you're here. And as soon as you start to exhale, that's when you start to pull. Respect your body's limits and get that signal. Go back to your comfort zone. Take your time finding your full range of motion. Breathe a lot. In fact, I really encourage you to work with your breath as much as you're working with your leg. Find that full range of motion, starting to notice where the therapeutic edge is, and perhaps giving it a little nudge for lingering there as you approach that edge. Let's see if we can hold the leg at or near that therapeutic edge for 30 seconds. Try to relax. Quiet the mind, stay with your breath, stay with your sensations in the body, allowing yourself to be grounded and centered and grateful, always grateful. Okay, now that we've been patient, if you feel the urge to go deeper, you can go a little deeper. Alright, we're going to release and take the leg to vertical. Still hold on to your strap. Open the leg to the side. Don't go too far. Respect your body's limits. If that inner thigh starts to scream at you, please don't go that far. Bring it up to vertical and change hands on the strap. Bring the leg just an inch or two across the center line of your body. Tap the outside of your thigh. Go to the spot that's got words to say to you about this stretch, because this is a little bit weird. IT band on the outside of the leg doesn't normally get a big stretch. All right, let's change hands. Open to the side again. Big breath in. Exhale, bring it up. Cross hands and tap the outside of your leg. Don't go too far. Stay almost vertical. If you want, you could make a fist so you can go a little deeper into the muscle. Awesome. Let's come back to vertical and back to our extreme hamstring stretch. Wherever that was for you, just revisit it. Try to relax the leg, relax the hip. Squeeze the leg 100%. Bend the knee and take the strap off. Side to side. Take that big knee across your body. Roll it way up on your right hip till that left foot finds the floor on the right side to rest there. And then arrange your other leg and your arms in wherever is most comfortable. We're going into our reclined spinal twist here. We're in no hurry. Relax and breathe deep. Relax and quiet your mind. What? You put a little rock in the hips, just an inch or two of swing and sway in the hips. And then find stillness through just releasing your effort. And it comes back to stillness on its own. Quiet the mind again, relax. Slowly roll on your back, stretch the whole body long and straight. Big, long, reaching stretch. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Big breath in, expand your rib cage. And then bring your hands down next to your hips on the floor. And bring your knees up. And this time, all we're going to do is tilt the pelvis and push the lower back into the floor. So you're really flattening that natural curve in your lower back. Squeeze your belly muscles in, squeeze your waist in, squeeze your hips and legs if you want to, but your main tension here is your lower back, pushing into the floor as hard as you can. But keep breathing, don't block your breath. Let your upper body be relaxed, shoulders and arms and chest, relax. Lower body, below the belly button, working very hard to push the lower back down into your yoga mat. Really push down. Keep pushing down and keep concentrating on relaxing your chest and shoulders. It's a lot to do. It doesn't look like much, but a lot is happening here. And it is intense. Keep pushing down. Release and relax. Stretch your whole body out like a starfish on the beach. Soft and relaxed here. We're going to go into our banana asana, the banana shaped pose. We'll take the right leg close to the left leg to start. If you want, I suggest you try and cross that left ankle over the right. That'll anchor that foot there. Now take your right hand on the floor and slide it over towards your left wrist or left elbow or somewhere in between. And relax everything. There's a tendency in this banana asana to be tight in the chest. If you feel that, try and let it go. We're really rearranging some parts of our abdomen, letting things have space. All right, stretch out like a starfish again. Stretch out in all four directions, and let's reach through the fingers and toes, spread them wide. Reach on all four directions. And of course, let's expand through the chest as we inhale. Lift it off the ground. Exhale, let everything just go super soft. All right, take your left leg close to your right leg, opening up that left hip. Cross your right ankle over the top if possible, and take your left hand over on the floor towards your right wrist or right elbow. Banana asana on the other side. Really relax. Relax your chest, relax your shoulders, belly, hips, legs, nose. Relax your mind as well. Think about the inside of your belly having a little more space on the left, opening up that hip, that waistline, the rib cage, and the armpit on the left. ready, we'll go back to our four-directional stretch. Reach it out. Stretch through the fingers and toes. Spread them wide. Big breath in. Expand your ribcage. Look off the ground. And exhale. Everything is going to go super soft here. And I want to do a little imagination exercise with you as you relax in this open position. This is starfish on the beach. As you breathe in, I want you to imagine you're floating up into the air and you're very, very slow, very light, like a soap bubble, just floating up. As you exhale, you float back down, you rest on the floor, soft, like a feather. Inhale, float up, soft and easy. Exhale, float back down. That's great. Now bring the hands down and the knees up again. And let's go back to that tilted pelvis position. Hands are on the floor next to your hips. Tilt your pelvis and push your lower back into the floor. Squeeze the belly muscles in and push down. Don't squeeze your chest, only your belly and your lower back. Push down into the floor. Flatten your back, no curve at all. Push down. If you want to, you can also squeeze your belly, squeeze your buttocks and your thighs. That's optional. Either way, keep pushing the lower back down into the floor. That's your main intention here. Keep breathing. Good job. Relax, relax, relax. Push your feet into the floor now and lift your hips up. We're going to do our 4 sequence transitional steps. So, bridge up is first step, bridge down is second step. Nose to knees above the heart. Squeeze in, nose to knees, squeeze in. Hands are not doing anything. Bridge up, bridge down. Squeeze into a ball, and back to bridge prep pose. Bridge up, bridge down. Squeeze into a ball, hands are passive, not doing anything, and back down. This is our 4 sequences. You can go at any pace that you like. We're going to go until I've done 12, starting now. Go at your own pace. You don't have to go as fast as me, or you might want to go faster. We're about halfway through our time. Keep trying to do the 4 sequence steps. Bridge up, bridge down, squeeze into a ball, and back down. Good job. Keep going. One or two more like this. This is so good for building core strength. Now as you come out, we're going to go into our reclined cobbler pose. That means the knees open, soles of the feet line up. The knees are bent and open like a butterfly's wings. Arms can come up in surrender or cactus pose if you like. If this is too stressful for you because the inner thighs are not very flexible, that's fine. Just put your feet flat on the floor a little wider than your hips and let your knees lean against each other. If you have pillows handy, you can put pillows under your knees. That's another option. And of course, if you have yoga blocks, you can use those. Alright, relaxation time is done. Keep those knees up. Feet flat on the floor. Take your fingers and reach for your knees. Lift your head and your shoulders. Squeeze your belly muscles in. Pulse up, halfway down. Pulse reach, and halfway down. Reach, and down. Reach, and down. Now Crisscross. Right hand reach the left knee. Now left hand reach the right knee. As you crisscross, only one shoulder is really coming up. So this is a shoulder release. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do a few more like this. Don't forget to breathe. One more on each side. Stay with me. All right, stretch out like a starfish on the beach again. This time, just think about floating up into the air as you inhale and softly floating back down to the earth like a feather as you exhale. Wonderful. Let's come back up to seated. Take your time coming up. Everybody grab your strap again. We'll take our straps in our hands in front. Wide. Hands wider than your shoulders a little bit. Take it up. Look up at the ceiling. Breathe in. And see if you can take the strap behind your head a little bit. Open up the front of those armpits. Down to the floor. Bow your head. Exhale. Lift it up. Inhale. Stretch it back. And in. 2 more times, like that. Breathe in and out. Awesome. Bring them shoulder level in front, left and right, all the way as far as your hands want to travel. That feels good. All right. Let's bring it in front and then we'll put the hands behind the back, side by side on the strap, just behind your tailbone. As you get your elbows straight, if you need to, you just slide your hands away from each other. We want them to be as close as possible, but we do want the elbows straight. And then push the heart forward and lift your chin. Squeeze up to the base of the neck. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the base of the neck as high as you can. Hold right here and keep breathing. Slowly begin to slide the squeeze down between the shoulder blades. Level your face out. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Really feel that scrunch to the tissues there between the shoulder blades. See if you can really scrunch it. Nice. Slide down and bow your head. See if you can go as far down as possible towards your waist. And really bow your head. Stay here and breathe. Sliding slowly up between the shoulder blades all the way to the base of the neck. Lift and squeeze and breathe in. Slide it back down towards your waist. Bow your head and exhale. 3 times up and down like that. Any speed is fine. Find your favorite spot wherever it may be and stay there. Squeeze and smile. All right, let's release the strap. Set it aside. Give yourself a hug. Walk the fingers back. And then swing and sway. We're going to draw a circle with our elbows. A big, slow circle. So start as far forward as you can and then over to the right and up. Overhead, breathe in. Exhale down. Inhale up. 3 times one way and 3 times the other way. Notice which arm is on top. Open like a flower blooming. And give yourself a hug with the other arm on top. Walk your fingers back if possible. Swing and sway. And here we're just going to point those elbows up and down. Want to straight up, breathe in. Bow all the way down. Exhale. And open like a flower. Big breath in. Reach it up and out. We're going to bring our hands down and just let them rest on the knees. And if you choose to, you might want to bring your finger and thumb together. Close your eyes. Sit tall. Allow your head to drop, if you like. centered on your true self. And know that you're okay. You're okay. You're a very loved person. You're a very blessed person. You're a very lucky person. Things go your way. Be grateful for that. Awesome. Let's bring the hands to prayer pose. Interlock your fingers and squeeze and release. And I want you to imagine you're sitting at a table, and the table is a little bit higher than normal. It's going right up to your shoulders or your collarbone. And it's a very big table. It's as wide as you can imagine, as long as you can imagine in all directions. And scattered on that table are thousands of marbles. Each marble represents a blessing in your life. So take your hands down now, reach them out to the side, and let's take the right hand and gather all the marbles you can and bring them into your heart. Over and over again, just your right hand. Breathe in as you reach, get all the blessings and pull them into your heart. Reach and grab all of them. Breathe. All right, one more reach. Take it now with your left hand. Reach and grab all the blessings that sit across this vast table. Get them all. Bring them in. All right, now we'll use both hands. Grab all the marbles and bring them into your heart. All the many blessings, all your friends and family, the places that you visited, that you hold in your heart, that you love so much. Maybe your favorite music, your favorite food, your favorite animals. And yes, even your health and yourself, your body, your mind. One more time, reach, bring it in, and come back to yourself. Finger and thumb touching, and the tiniest of possible touches. Close the eyes. Thank you for that. Let's get up on hands and knees, do our little cat and cow. As you get into your table pose, make sure you're in a good, strong table. Wrists under shoulders or perhaps slightly forward, knees under hips. Cat and cow. So just for those of you that might be new to the channel, we have our cat pose where the back is arched up, the head is dropped, and its tailbone is tucked under, arched up like a bridge. And then, coming through the flat table, we sway back down, and this is called the cow pose. Don't collapse in your shoulders, press your hands actively into the floor, even press your fingertips. With your chin, turn your tailbone up. Sway that back down. And we just go back and forth between the cat and the cow. Keep our spine flexible. Encourage circulation down the middle of the back. One more time. Cat and cow. Take one step forward with your hands and take your hips back to your heels, forehead to the floor. This is pose of a child. This is a pose of humility and acceptance. If you feel those feelings coming up, explore them, see how they feel in your body. And now take your nose up towards your thumbs. Your hips can go high, but your nose stays low. Just come up close to your thumbs and then back to your knees. We'll do that about 5 times. Breathe in as you go up the mat. Your nose stays low, but still high. And back. 4 more times. Up and down. As you go forward the next time, nose up to your thumbs. See if you can press your hands into the floor and come back to table. Let's do a bit of a balancing sequence here. We'll take the right arm and the left leg out parallel to the floor and hold them. If you feel wobbly, let's drop that big toe to the ground for an extra point of balance. If you feel strong, hold strong. Get ready, we're going to change sides right now. Left arm, right leg out. If you feel wobbly, drop that big toe. If you feel strong, hold strong. Changing sides again. And this time drop your fingers and toes down and lift the hand and foot up. Up and down. Breathe in as you rise. Breathe out as you lower down. Come back to that straight reach, hold it. Changing sides. Reach it out, drop it down, touch the floor, lift it up. Move with your breath. Hold your steady reach. And change sides. This time we'll spin the elbow and knee out to the side and straight. Out to the side and straight. Bend out to the side and reach straight. 2 more times like that. And then hold that reach. Switch sides. Reach it out. Bend to the side. Elbow and knee out to the side. Bend and straight. Hold your steady reach. Let's do one more. Bring it down. Go back to the first side. Elbow to knee. Scrunch it in and reach. And really scrunch. Really reach. Breathe. One more. Reach, reach, reach. Switch sides. Reach it out and bring it down. Back to pose of a child. Take a moment to rest. Forehead to the floor in front of your knees. Slowly come back up to table. And we're going to get ready for our downward dog now. So take your hands and make sure they're strong on the floor. Fingers spread wide. Turn your toes under. We're lifting up the knees and the hips. The head drops down between the arms. Reposition your feet as you need to. You want to be sort of shaped like an upside down letter V. Push the hips up and back. Float forward. Shoulders come almost over the wrists. Push back. Float forward. Breathe in. Push back. Float forward one more time. Push back. Float forward. We're going to push back and stay back. Ideally, your heels are down, your legs are straight. And if that's not you today, don't worry about it. You're doing great. All right, bring those knees down. Let's come all the way onto our tummy. Take your feet up into the air and give them a shake. And take them left and right, almost all the way to the floor probably. And you're super loose in the hips here, super loose in the lower back. Everything is just completely free. Flip-flop the legs all the way to the left, all the way to the right. Nice. Bring those legs down. We're going to work on fast twitch muscles. So we're going to lift our arms and legs fast and the head, and then slowly lower them down. So here we go. We're down on the floor. Pick everything up fast. Drop it down slow. Relax. Pick everything up fast. Drop it down. And relax. And up. And down, all the way down. Bring your tongues up. And and down. Up. And down. Last one. Up. And hands under shoulders. Let's come back up to table. Take a moment to make sure everything is right in your table pose. Let's thread the needle. Yes. Twist to the upper body. Start with your left hand moving slightly in to support you, but just a little bit in from the shoulder. Sweep your right hand up into the air and look at it. Take it as high as you want. Breathe in. Bring it down. Behind the wrist it goes, and push it through like you're threading a needle. Bring your head and your shoulder down to the ground. And this upper hand, the left hand, stack the elbow directly above the wrist so you have a vertical lower arm. Push into the floor and squeeze the muscles in your upper shoulder. The shoulder, subscapular muscle underneath the shoulder blade in the upper back. Squeeze it tight and release. Push down to the floor, squeeze that muscle and release. Squeeze and release. Push down and go. 3 more times, push and release. All right, take that left arm, the upper arm, up into the air and draw a circle on the ceiling. You don't have to look at it. You know what your fingers are doing up there. Change direction, circle the other way a few times. And bring that hand, put it on your hip, elbow up and down a few times. Elbow up and down like you're flapping a wing. Reach it up, bring it back down, and push back to table, cat and cow. Nice job, guys. Let's do that on the other side. We'll move the right hand slightly in. Sweep the left hand up into the air. Look at it up there. Reach up, breathe in. Bring it down. Thread the needle behind your right wrist and bring your left shoulder and your side of your face down. Now this right arm is your upper arm. Push it flat into the floor. Elbow should be above your wrist so you have a vertical lower arm. And we're pushing and squeezing the subscapular muscle at the same time. Pushing to the floor. Squeeze that muscle and push and relax. Push, push and relax. Squeeze, let it go. Squeeze, let it go. And one more time, squeeze and release. Sweep that arm up into the air. Draw a circle on the ceiling. Change direction. Draw the circle the other way. Bring that hand down, to put it on your hip and flap your wings. Move that elbow up and down. Hand on the floor, push yourself back up to table, cat and cow. Let's get ready for another downward dog. Turn your toes under, make sure your hands are ready. Lift your knees and your hips, reposition your feet. Push back. And then we're just going to bring our feet closer to our hands and bend your knees. Drag your fingertips towards your toes. And now we're in that forward fold position. Allow yourself to be totally hanging from the hips. So we call this the rag doll because your head and your arms are completely loose and free. Hands are going to slowly work up your legs towards your knees. Bend your knees a little more and push against your knees. Walk up your thighs. Take a moment to stand tall and mountain pose. Arms out to the side, reaching up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Sweep, bend your knees and sweep the arms out to the side for upper rib. Cross them over your arm, top of your head, and back down. Let's do that 3 times. As you reach up this time, grab your fingers. Right hand grabs the left fingers. Double check that your feet are straight, pointing forward, hips, heels under hips. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your feet, squeeze your buttocks, lift. And pull your fingers to the right, but your hips go to the left. Don't bend forward. hands. Change hands over the other way. And up this time, you can reach tall, release your hands. Bend the elbows and take them back, down, back, and down. Bend your knees and bring your fingertips all the way to the floor right by your little toes and swing them forward and up. Breathe in. Good elbows, take it back. Exhale. And we go forward and reach. And out the other way. Forward and down. Sweep it back. Arms behind you. Lift. Smile. Down we go. Swing it back and up. One more time. Stand a little wider and bring your hands to prayer pose above your head. Bend your knees, point your toes out a little bit. Bend your knees. Take those hands as wide as you can, like a snake, all the way down to the floor. How low can you go? Then back up. Stretch out like a spider on a spider. Big breath in. One smooth step back to mountain. Back to mountain and one smooth step. So interlock your fingers and squeeze and release. Invert and look down at your toes. Push your hands forward. Round your back, bend your knees, look down at your toes. Push those hands way forward. Stand tall, lift those hands overhead, still pushing out through the palm of your hands as tall as you can. Hands behind your head, elbows bend, one elbow up, one elbow down. Up overhead, invert, reach up, breathe in. And back to your original position, looking down at your toes with your knees bent and your back rounded. Release your hands and let them swing, slowly straighten up. Take your right hand forward. Grab that elbow and pull it across the open chest. Change sides. And release. Right hand reach up. Bend the elbow and touch the back of your neck. And then the other hand grow up and just gently grab that elbow in your fingertips and pull it slightly, just suggestively a little behind your head. Both hands straight up, breathe in. Then the other elbow down, push to the back of the neck, grab that elbow in your hand, and gently suggest you go a little bit behind your head. A lot doesn't really move much here, mostly loud and small. Tricep stretch. Both hands reach. Big breath in, reach. And pull the hands down. Let's come back to seated. We'll go in today with rectangular breathing. We haven't done that for a while. So find yourself in a comfortable position. And we're going to go a slow inhale for 8 counts. I'll count out loud. And all you have to do is breathe in. You'll hear me taking little sips because I'm saying numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to take little sips. You can breathe continuously, or you can do the little sips if you want. That will work as well. When you get to the top, at the count of 8, you'll be full of air. Hold it in for 5 counts. That's the top of the rectangle. And then exhale for 8 counts, coming down the side of the rectangle. When you're empty of air, 5 counts, stay empty. So really empty of air in the gut. And then inhale slowly, 8 counts, hold for 5, exhale 8 counts, hold empty for 5. Let's synchronize our breath right now by breathing in together. Exhale it all out. And here we go, breathing in for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for full for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding empty for 5, full. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold full. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding empty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold full for 5, 2, 1. Exhaling. Count for yourself. Do another 2 or 3 rounds. Return to its natural rhythm. Maybe close your eyes for a moment and just breathe. Feel how you feel about your breath. Thank you so much for joining me for yoga this morning. I'm so blessed by your presence. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to interact with each of you. Take this balanced, peaceful feeling with you throughout your day. Share it with others through a kind word, a beautiful, radiant smile, and a gentle touch. Let peace and love rule your day. Keep breathing. You'll get through it. Namaste. Hello, my Ellis. Take care of yourself.